Attention! Liverpool now closer to signing a new winger after completing midfielder sale. Seismic update on Alexander Isac leaving Newcastle this morning as Liverpool watch closely. Liverpool forward offered to Milan, but Al Hilal is more likely to close the €65 million deal. Welcome, my fellow supporter. Come check out the latest updates from the greatest club in the world. Young forward Malik Fofana, just 20 years old, has become one of Liverpool's main targets in the summer transfer window. Touted as a rising star in European football, the Belgian has caught the Reds' attention with his dynamic, aggressive, and highly versatile playing style, traits that perfectly fit Arne Slot's philosophy. With speed, flair, and excellent one-on-one ability, Fofana represents everything expected from a modern winger. What truly makes him stand out as an ideal addition to Liverpool's squad is his adaptability. While he has primarily played on the left wing, Fofana is also effective on the right side, being two-footed and comfortable using both feet naturally. Furthermore, he has experience playing as a false nine, offering even more tactical flexibility to the new manager. This versatility, combined with his young and attacking profile, aligns perfectly with the renewal and dynamism strategy the club is looking to implement. Fofana's arrival would also allow Liverpool to better manage the development of emerging talents like Trainioni and Ben Doak, ensuring that prospects such as Ngumoha are not pressured to play regularly before they're ready. And the deal seems to be getting closer. According to a recent report, Liverpool has finalized the sale of Tyler Morton to Lyon, the club to which Fofana belongs. This move signals a healthy commercial relationship between the two clubs, which could further facilitate negotiations for the young winger's transfer. It's worth noting that this kind of cross-operation is already part of Liverpool's approach in the market. This summer, the club held talks with Bayer Leverkusen for the potential signings of Florian Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong shortly before agreeing to sell Jarell Quansah. In the previous summer, after acquiring Dominik Szoboszlai from RB Leipzig, the Reds loaned Fabio Carvalho to the German side, a pattern of exchanges and goodwill that has become increasingly common. Therefore, it's not an exaggeration to say that the deal for Malik Fofana is indeed one step closer to happening. With things aligning behind the scenes, all signs point to the young talent becoming the next to wear the red shirt at Anfield. Swedish striker Alexander Isac, 25, is expected to meet with Newcastle United's board in the coming days to discuss his future at the club. The meeting comes amid growing pressure from Liverpool, who maintain a strong interest in signing him during the summer transfer window. The Reds, under Arne Slot, have already submitted a significant £110 million bid, which was promptly rejected by the Magpies. The question now is whether the Merseyside club will return with a new offer or wait for a more favorable moment. According to journalist Ben Jacobs, Isac has already returned to Newcastle and begun training for the 2025-26 season. However, despite the appearance of normality, things are far from calm behind the scenes. The scheduled meeting with the board could be decisive for the next steps in the striker's career. Manager Eddie Howe has taken a firm stance on player commitment. In a recent interview with the Daily Mail, he stated, quote, "You have to earn the right to train with us. We are Newcastle United. A player has the responsibility to be part of a team and a squad. You have to behave the right way. No player can expect to perform poorly and still train with the group as normal." End quote. Although Howe's tough message pleased part of the St. James Park fan base, there are doubts about its effectiveness given Isac's reported interest in a move to Liverpool. Newcastle is under financial pressure due to PSR rules and could ease that burden by selling the striker. Liverpool, meanwhile, have already made an official offer that was rejected, but remain attentive, waiting to see if Newcastle's stance will shift once a replacement is found. According to Romano, the bid submitted to Newcastle was meant to clearly show Liverpool's interest and let Isac know the club is ready to welcome him immediately. Internally, the Reds remain confident that a deal can still be completed. The recent sale of Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich for around €75 million has opened up financial and tactical room in the squad. Moreover, with Darwin Nunez being targeted by Al Hilal, signing a new top-tier attacker has become a priority. Isac, for his part, is reportedly open to the transfer. Sources close to the player say he sees the opportunity to join Liverpool and compete for major European trophies in a positive light. While he still respects Newcastle, the desire to start a new chapter at Anfield appears to be growing. Newcastle will only consider selling Alexander Isak to Liverpool after securing a high-level replacement, with Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig being the main target. The club has given the Slovenian until August 4th to decide whether he wants the move. According to Ben Jacobs, Liverpool doesn't plan to make further offers until Newcastle shows a willingness to negotiate, but they will act swiftly when that green light comes. If Sesko agrees to join Newcastle, Isak's release would become much more feasible. Meanwhile, Isac is already training again following the club's pre-season tour. With just 29 days left before the summer transfer window closes, time is starting to weigh heavily. Isac's future could be decided soon, and it seems he's standing at a crossroads: stay on Tyneside or become Liverpool's next major signing.
AC Milan received a proposal to sign Liverpool striker Darwin Nunez, but at the moment, a transfer to Saudi Arabia seems to be the most likely scenario. In June, Milan's new sporting director, Igli Tare, stated that one of his main goals is to provide coach Massimiliano Allegri with a top-level center-forward to strengthen the attacking sector. Several names were considered, and Nunez remains one of the most desired options. On Saturday, reports emerged stating that the former Benfica player is actually Milan's #1 target in their search for a new striker. Despite the high costs involved making the deal difficult, conversations with the player have already started. Journalist Fabrizio Romano updated the situation on his YouTube channel, confirming that Milan was given the opportunity to sign Nunez, but Liverpool's asking price is high. According to Romano, Nunez has already given an initial green light to speak with Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia, and Simone Inzaghi, the club's manager, has spoken directly with the Uruguayan. So far, there is no agreement on contract terms, but Liverpool is not expected to place obstacles, as the English club values the player at €70 million and could accept something around €65 million. Al Hilal is confident they will reach an agreement soon. As for Milan, although Darwin Nunez was offered to the club, the Rossoneri have not yet made an official bid and remain focused on other market priorities. According to Team Talk, Darwin Nunez has made an important decision regarding his future and is open to leaving Liverpool to sign with Al Hilal, a club in the Saudi Pro League. The 26-year-old Uruguayan striker has been expected to leave Anfield for months, especially for failing to secure a consistent spot in the starting lineup under Arne Slot. Liverpool, in turn, would be willing to sell Nunez for the right price and recently signed striker Hugo Ekitike. The club is also still interested in Newcastle's Alexander Isac after an initial £110 million offer was rejected. Al Hilal has already notified Liverpool of their interest and intends to speed up negotiations. According to Team Talk, Nunez was impressed by the ambitious project of the Saudi club, especially after Simone Inzaghi's arrival as head coach. Talks between Nunez's camp and Al Hilal began at the end of April and have gained momentum in recent weeks, especially after negotiations with Victor Osimhen collapsed. The next step involves direct talks between Liverpool and Al Hilal. The English club hopes to recover most of the amount they invested when they signed the striker from Benfica in 2022, around €75 million fixed plus €25 million in performance-related bonuses, totaling nearly €100 million. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.